Hello, welcome everyone, welcome. So let me just get in the last adjective submission. No, I love it, And I think the awkward phrasing is like wonderful. I think that adds to it. But hello everyone, welcome in, welcome Krua, welcome Jam, welcome Big Honeybug, welcome Valerie, welcome Archibald. Welcome Tengu, welcome Blueberry Fairy, welcome. But yeah, hope my friends had a good weekend. Sorry again for being a bit late, just like, had a bunch of chores to do. But I caught up on all of them. What's my today's park update is that I saw a Western tanager. Like this guy, and it was a male, so like you have that like nice reddish head. Unfortunately, it's like very high up and quite nimble, so you can get like an amazing look at it, and it was moving around a bit, but I did see the like red head as it was jumping around, and I was so amazed. I still want to see more. There are like many spots near me where people have been like posting observations on eBird recently. I know, I love the layout of this bird. I love the coloring. I think I was talking to Marigold about it, and she's like, this bird is a cocktail, which I absolutely agree with. Like those bright colors bleeding into each other. Hey, welcome Circle Back. Oh my god, that sounds intriguing. I'm really curious what that is. I love like the terrestrial birds that just kind of like hop around. Like I see Tohee's doing that a lot. But this was the only photo I was able to get. More like just a confirmation that I actually did see it than like really a photo of the bird. But I think this is good enough to idea. Like, the only other bird around here that looks like this is a lesser goldfinch, but the tail feathers are too light, I think, for it to be a lesser goldfinch. I mean, I know it's a Western tanager, because I saw it with my own eyes, but it'd be nice to have like, you know, solid proof that it was, if that makes sense. Yeah, crows are great. We have tons of them here. I love crows. They're very fun to watch, because, you know, they're like very smart birds. So that was my story. I also got like some nice photos of Anna's hummingbird. It's a bird I see all the time, but often they're like quite high up. Unlike some hummingbirds, which are often like feeding on low flowers, for whatever reason, in my experience, like I almost always see Anna's like either perched at the top of a tree or like zipping around quite quickly, feeding on like higher flowers. I don't know if that's just anecdotal or a real thing, but it's nice to like actually get one at eye level and get like a really good look at it. I feel so happy to live somewhere where like hummingbirds are common, because they're such like magical little fairies to me. Anyways, I think that's all the stalling I have to do. Letting people get in before I spin the adjectives. Let's roll our first one. Tall. Very straightforward. We've had big a lot of times, so they feel like tall is just slightly different enough from that to be interesting. Yeah, just a nice straightforward one. That gives us room for some zany ones in the future rolls. Actual. Yes, we're always talking about which mammals are fake or not. So I think actual is quite strong. How real is it? Yeah, all the false truths are doomed. Even's tough, which is good because these have been too easy. There's a lot of different ways you can go with even. But there's no like one obvious criteria here. Mammal, Peregrine, Gig. I mean, with Ungulix, it's very straightforward. That's how we split up the Ungulix, right? Fecund, hell yeah, let me add that in. That they do get into like way too much detail about sometimes, so that will be doable. Yeah, we could interpret even as the opposite of odd, like how normal is it? And dazzling. Oh, that's good. I like dazzling. Some like dolphins that we've seen with the like surprisingly like zebra has to. We have to reserve 250 for like zebra and zebra only, right? I actually think there might be a couple of species of zebra, but you know, surely nothing. Not even like a giraffe, not even like a tiger reaches like zebra levels of dazzling. Maybe tiger. Unctuous. I wonder if it's just me navigating via gazelle camouflage that makes like zebra pop out as such a strong example, but you know. God, there are too many unadjectives. There we go. Unctuous. Oh shit, yeah, wait, I didn't even think about that. Are they even-toed ungulates? Because they feel horse and zebra-ish to me, but I feel like there aren't that many odd-toed ungulates. So like, by elimination, I think they might be even-toed. Wait, hold on. Giraffe might get like a perfect score. I guess I wouldn't give a giraffe 250. I'll give 250 actual. It gives an extremely high score on actual, just because they're such familiar animals, I think. But they are so weird that I think that would have to bring down their actuality. But yeah, this is easily breaking 900. No, they are odd-toed ungulates. Never mind then. That's brutal. Yeah, I thought that makes sense, because they do look morphologically much more like horses than they look like deers, right? Brutal. Alright, let's spin the first adjective. As a reminder, the first mammal. Here are the adjectives. We have dazzling, even, tall, and actuals. Oh, what am I saying? Archaeodactyls are even-toed. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Is it like perissodactyls that are odd-toed? Sorry, brain fart. I don't know what caused that. Welcome, Marigold. What are odd-toed ungulates? Okay, so giraffe is saved. Giraffe is breaking 900 quite easily. Yeah, because that's the thing. There's like nothing is odd-toed. It's like horses, zebras, donkeys, rhinoceroses, and tapirs, and that's it. Every other hooved animal is even-toed, and every cetacean is even-toed somehow. Which is fitting, right? Because 0 is even. Yes, thank you. Okay, so huge, potentially huge cake should get giraffe. I almost want to cheat and give it a perfect score in actual, because I think it deserves a high score in actual. And like, it's been like the best, it would be the best case ever for something getting a perfect score. The alpine long-eared bat. Despite its name, this species is not restricted to the Alps. Great ears. They were not kidding. Sorry, Krua. The Bax diet is mainly based on moths, which are captured in open areas such as grasslands and alpine meadows. Oh, this guy's kind of scary. I love its skill, but a little terrifying. What the hell? Isn't this kind of giving xenomorph? Like, I know this is an ear, but if you just pretend this is the back of its head. Yeah, it is kind of giving xenomorph. From this angle, it's just purely awesome, though. It's just purely wonderful. Yeah, okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Yeah, the eyes are quite scary. It is, like, somehow, like, cute and, like, just abjectly horrifying. This almost looks like some, like... This looks like one of those deep ocean fish, right? Like, the eyes especially. And then it's so cute over here. It's like, when its eyes are closed, it's like the sweetest angel in the world. He is an amazing guy. I think it might just be that, like, cause like this one has its eyes open and it's just adorable. I think there's this one individual is a terrifying killer. And all the other ones are chill. Like, look at that! Look at this sweetheart! Look! That's so weird! The eyes are like fully different. Hey, thank you for the follow! Are there any like observation notes here? No, no one mentions that. Yeah, exactly. Hey, welcome, Giza. Welcome. And welcome, Aisha. Like, it is so cute. That's so... Except for the one terrifying, scary one. Yeah, it's so strange. This image is by Macias Pichanowski. Alpine long-eared bat. It's not very tall, but the ears are helping quite a bit, you know? We get a much lower score without the ears. Can be found roosting under rocks at ground level or in talus slopes. No, I'm very excited. I think it's way funner. I think it's just something random. Multi-harmonic FM signals consisting mostly of the first and lower part of the second harmonic. They really get into it. Someone should make like a VST for a synthesizer that's just based off. Yeah, roosting under rocks is very cute. Wait. And in the Alps, it's just completely adapted to like only living in buildings, which is always very funny. I think about like, yeah, it's like the chimney swift or something, which like used to nest in tree hollows, but now it like almost exclusively just nests in chimneys. I think it's like very funny when like an animal just like adapts to like almost exclusively nest in some particular human construction. But yeah, someone should make a VST that's like all synthesizers, which are just like pitch down versions of various like back signals. So it does hibernate, or at least shifts roost seasonally. Roosts in houses or agates of churches. I love when like an animal specifically roosts in like churches or temples. Okay, we have stuff to go off. Tall? It gets a little credit here for the ears. Actual... They're weird. They're not like the most crazy insane thing ever. They're kind of weird. I think like a 67 maybe. Even no, because like even's like uniform, right? And the fact that one of these was this like very cute, adorable creature. Welcome, Sunkai. No, great Gerbil is gonna go crazy. I have not seen any Godzilla movies. Yeah, it's strangely cute and weird. This one looks so different from the other one that I think is not very even. I don't know, kaiju? Not a single one, no. I want to see Shin Godzilla. Yeah, I've been meaning to see that one, because I like Anno. I don't know. I hate to say this, because I know a lot of people are into it, but it's never really seen like my kind. I'm not much of an action person in general. Like, across almost all media. I like watch and engage with very little action. It's not like, yeah, Shin Godzilla is the only one I'm curious about because of the, like, Hideaki Anno connection. And I am curious about the original movie, too, because that sounds interesting. But yeah, what's it called? Tonkatsu? Wait, or is Tonkatsu the, like, meat cut? I am, like, showing how little I know about this stuff, but that stuff just because I guess action. Wait, no, I thought konkatsu was pork. I am like flailing around here. But anyways, action's not my. Well, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I don't know. I've never been much of an action enjoyer. This thing is quite dazzling. Kyokusatsu, thank you, Kyokusatsu. So I've never really checked that stuff out, even though I know a lot of people in this sphere are quite into it. It's just not exactly my cup of tea, I guess. Yeah, I think there's a lot of interesting stuff to me about the original Godzilla, and I kind of want to see it as like a, just for, you know, it's culturally significant and kind of cool conceptually. That I'll probably watch the original Godzilla one day. Yeah. But there are like a million extremely culturally significant movies I haven't seen. So, you know, it'll take some time to get around to it. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. It is about a really big animal. That is appealing to me. Like I guess if I were to watch any tokusatsu, it'd probably be like kaiju stuff, just because I'd want to see and appreciate the like really big creature designs. That's cool to me for sure. Mostly eats moths, sorry. Yeah, I know that it's just a form of special effects. I know it's not intrinsically related to action, but I feel like in practice, most tokusatsu that I've seen suggested to me and stuff seems quite action heavy. Yeah, I could believe that some of them don't focus too much on the action, but I don't know, it's cool because it's not exactly... Like, I'm sure they're, like, very well made and, like, solid movies, but I have a very long... I feel like I don't... Aside from it probably being a solid movie, I don't have, like, a ton of things compelling me to see a movie like... -1, like... Yeah, like, I don't know, I think that movie, like... I think those movies, even if they're not, like, very action-focused, are, like, aiming to scratch an itch that I don't have or something. Like, I guess I'm looking for, like, very peculiar things in movies or something that I don't think are a big emphasis. And that's why I kind of want to see Shin Godzilla, because I can't imagine, like, a Hideaki Anno movie that doesn't, like, kind of go in that direction a bit. But I don't know, there's like a million movies I like really want to see. I've seen it like before all this. One of these was like weirdly scary with bulging eyes and like xenomorph style. The rest are just cute, if a little strange though. Roosts under rocks. And in churches. Hell yeah. Alright, let's spin another mammal. Conepatus chinga. Wow, that's dedication. Malive, wow, thank you so much for the raid. What were you streaming? How's it going? Always intense. Welcome. We're just finished reviewing the alpine long-tailed bat. And now we have, holy crap, Molina's hug-nosed skunk. Hell yeah. So they have weird tooth morphology. That's because they're grinding specialists, which is apparently not usually true. But this is so mysterious to me, because it just is like the tooth are different from most mammals, but it doesn't really like explain how that manifests. They're just different. Hello, welcome Flamingo, welcome, welcome. It is extremely cute. Look at that. I love the skunk variety. I'm just so used to whatever like default northeastern skunk is that I would see on occasion growing up in the suburbs. I don't even know if that is a single species, but the skunks I would see growing up or whatever. I'm only used to one kind of skunk, is I guess what I'm trying to say, and I've like learned there's like such a crazy variety, which is wonderful. Like, look at this. True, it is over leveled. Does this... The carnivores mostly have teeth adapted to kill and lacerate tissues. So yeah, I guess they just have like, instead of having pointy, sharp teeth like most carnivorans, they have like flat, grindy teeth, is what I'm understanding this is saying this. Small blades, long crushing surface, and enlargement of post-carnassial molar. So yeah, it's like really big like molars and stuff for grinding up food. Yes, they stomp the ground to Threakin. Oh yeah, definitely Gasling. Oh! The powerful swipe. That is so cute. The big scomp is adorable. Hey, welcome previous winter and welcome Iggy Nation. Oh my god. Extremely good. God, look at them like frolicking in the flowery fields. I know, I love their tails so much. They're so like puffy. Oh, chinga means snub nose. That's wonderful. I love that seems to be like Venezuela specific, like a regionalism. Least concern, thank God. Oh my god, look at that. I love the hair situation going on here, like... Oh yeah, absolutely, Tengu. And the action pose. Look at that, like, tail splayed out like that. Isn't that incredible? Oh yeah, I agree. The whole skunk thing, both in appearance and in special ability, is extremely dazzling. Oh my god, look at it, Egan. Look at this messy eager. Yes. Yeah, let's see which I can eat. God, it's so cute. It is really a broom like a kale. Or a kale like a broom, whoops. Look at that face. I look. It's so good. More animals should have hog noses. It's weird. I've seen skunks a bunch of times. I think I've yet to actually smell skunk spray. That makes sense though. Isn't it like used in perfumes in small quantities all the time? It is extremely you got games on your phone. Yeah, this deserves proper screen real estate here. I can cram everything else in to make room. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I believe that it's just an intensity thing. That sounds plausible to me. I'm the least qualified person to talk about this given that I haven't smelled it. But yeah, like I think it is used in perfume. And I think like when I looked into why it's used in perfume, and I think it was described as having like a much more pleasant smell in smaller quantities. Crepuscular. Much of their time is spent searching for food either by digging up insects or sniffing and searching around a brush. Who else is sniffing and searching around brush? What a delightful description. They dig less when the ground gets frozen, shockingly. They get turned into blankets. That's pretty brutal, but they are still least concern. So head body length 35 to 50 centimeters. That gives a sense of scale. But the skunks are quite like flatly shaped. They only have the tail, which it seems to love to hold up high, helps its tall score. Like, you know, the classic getting a haircut to add some, or like, you know, like chewing up your hair in a certain way to add to your height. I think they might cheat into a decent tall score on a technicality. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to check. These skunks also have two scent glands at the base of the tail just inside the rectum, which are used to expel noxious fluid as a defense mechanism. I'm pretty sure all skunks do that, but it's good to just make sure. No, could you post that? That sounds wonderful. Yeah, they got some tallness. Again, it's like the tail is doing a lot of work here. And also remember, like, a lot of mammals are like mice and stuff, and we need to leave room for that. I mean, it's a little crazy. It's not the most unbelievable thing in the world, but it is pretty fake looking, right? Even it feels very symmetric to me. I think like this pose helps a lot in the way the eyes are spread apart. But I think it's like fairly even. And extremely dazzling. I'm thinking like 242. And 2 stripes, that's a good point.
Some of the young will drift away in search of suitable mates.
That's really good. The like way it like shrugs back here is wonderful. And the noise is incredible. Good evening or afternoon, Grigera. Welcome, welcome. Yes. Extremely good tail. And then I just need this quote here. Much of their time is spent searching for food, either by kicking up insects or sniffing and searching around the brush. That's just so good. Was there anything else? I'm looking. Well, I've said this before. They should give more creatures hog noses. It's always so good when they have one. Oh yeah, an excellent stomp ability. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's spin a mammal. Pagophilus? Groenlandicus. So Greenland gets exciting. That's an exciting place for an animal to come from. I wonder if there's gonna be like a lemming. I'm trying to think of like what colgigaptic animals there are. Holy shit, no it is not. This is the Greenland seal. Look at that. Tell me that's not dazzling. Holy shit. This looks like a map. Doesn't this look like a map? Like some fantasy land? And yeah, extremely good shape. Seals are so good. Yeah, ink podcast. Ice lover. Yeah, I was wondering what Pago was. Like if that's ice. So that must be why... Well no, I was gonna say Patagonia, but that's probably not right. You can see a gill boggy. Yeah. There are more dazzling seals, but the zigzag seal has to be like maybe one of the most dazzling creatures ever. So that's like a tough comparison point. Look at that pup. Seal pups are just so teddy bear. It's messed up. It's funny because I think seals are quite closely related to bears. And like, isn't this like the best evidence there is for that fact? You know? Like, you pose this in just the right way from a distance, you could totally pass this off as polar bear cub. Yeah, you just can't do better than this. He's a nice enjoyer. God, this image is like... Wow. Yeah, their pelts change as they age. The mother identifies her offspring by smell. Their sense may also warn of an approaching predator. Oh yeah! Classic. Underwater, the seal closes its nostrils, disabling its sense of smell. Their whiskers pick up vibrations underwater. So they swap out, like, smell for whisker vibration sensing, I guess. I don't know a better way of putting it. Aww. They eat a lot of different kinds of fish. On the ice, pups call their mothers by yelling and mumble while playing with other pups. It's so good when an animal plays, you know? Baby seal first. Wait, is it the harp seal? It does not confirm. Oh wait, but it does say filmed by Baby Harp Seal channel. If it's filmed by Baby Harp Seal channel, that's gotta be a pretty good chance it's the harp seal. Yeah, I mean look, creature's going right here. It's menacing. What? You can see a larva. But like it makes so much sense that this is like relative of the bear, right? Like look at that. Look at that. This is so bear cub. It's crazy. They're so good. Whiny baby and gig. Here's like this is like, you know, they're already in elementary school. This is like an ogre cub. Then here's the keen. Look at that shape. It's just like the Legarel or something. Look at that like 90-degree bend. Incredible. They're so goofy. Yeah, they are just kind of shapes. They are just kind of blobs. It's wonderful. They're like such simple creatures. Unfortunately, they are sealed. But since 1997, Unkingdom Agastergonation, so there you go. Jesus. Beglammer is such a good name. Look! Wonderful Fogo! Oh, that is horrible. They're so good. They're so good. Yes. Yes, indeed, groenlandicus. I love them. tall. It really hurts them that they're, like, for their size, they're really not that tall because they are so often just, like, flopping on the ground, you know? Like, they get a decent score, but they're, like, giant on, like, mammal scale, but they just spend so little of that size on being tall. They kind of are the snakes of the mammal world, you know? They're, like, strange, but they're believable, and they're, like, well documented, so in that sense they're quite real. I think these are fairly actual. Even, the patterns are very uneven. They are even killed ungulates, so they get some credit for that. I don't know, maybe, like, those cancel out and they get, like, a middling score. Extremely ghastly. I feel like 237 or something. The cubs are adorable. Really good sound. You can see the bear similarities. What should I say about these? They can travel 8,000 kilometers while foraging during the year? They often occur as vagrants outside their normal distribution, south to Virginia, Faroe Islands, Denmark, the UK, Germany, France, and even Spain. Okay. They are wanderers. They go very far while foraging and sometimes end up in, like, Spain or whatever. Wonderful. Oh, these are so good. Anyways, I'm gonna take a real quick ad break. I will see you all in a few minutes. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome. 13-minute guides are crazy. Wash on! Thank you so much! Thank you. Welcome in. Lex, oh yeah, we were just reviewing the harp seal. Wonderful creature. Let's spin another mammal. Oh my god, green draw! Thank you! Gao. Thank you. Dendrolagus mbaiso? Wait, Dendrolagus we've had before. Dendro is tree. Lagus is bunny. These are tree bunnies, I hope. Oh, these are tree bunnies. Whoa, crazy tree kangaroo. Tree kangaroos are all delightful. This one's like insane with it. The Gingizo and Gig, also known as the Bundigazo or the Bakaga, found in the West Island of New Guinea. It's a non-Australian. There's a local belief that the Gingizo is the spirit of their ancestors, and mbaiso means the forbidden animal, but it's locally called the Bakaga. Thank you so much, Kangaroo! Thank you! They're so generous. Thank you all so much. Mainly terrestrial and very docile. Let's go. Oh, hello. God, wait, in this chat I can no longer see it as Muxie, right? Yeah, it's Muxie. I would never forget Muxie's name. Hi, Muxie. Yeah, that's Muxie. We love Muxie. Tango, thank you so much! Thank you. I will make sure Silvery Marmoset gets that. I'll not make sure, but... Bakaga just means idiot? That's amazing, especially conjuncting with the fact that we know these are supposed to represent their ancestors. It's also like the only Fogai Naturalist has. Like, see if they're like... There's more Gingiso content online. Yes! Oh god. Benedict Cumberbatch narrating nature documentary, sure. What, sure.
This is the home of a mammal first seen by scientists as recently as 1994. Even the locals rarely see it, and it has never been filmed until now. It lives in trees, but it's not a monkey. Primates never made the jump across the water to this island.
Tree kangaroos are so good.
This is a rare glimpse of an almost unknown
It was in
island
Zoo
on
Tycoon 2, hell yeah. Yeah.
the Dingiso. About the size of a Labrador and with bear-like features, it is, amazingly, a type of kangaroo.
It's kind of weird for something that big should be up in a tree, right? For something that big.
It lives at higher altitude
Big Anybody, thank you so much. It is just a tiny bear. Welcome, Nimmerniman. Welcome. Thank you, Big Anybody. Thank you, everyone who's been so generous.
But here on New Guinea, they've climbed into the trees.
It's so bare. Look at that. It's weird because like most tree kangaroos aren't very bare looking. This is like a very weird looking tree kangaroo. I love it.
So the Dingiso is a kangaroo which lives high in the mountains and climbs trees. But then islands do have a habit of producing rather unusual animals.
Renegade Cumberbatch
Why?
sounds so bored.
Because islands offer fresh opportunities to the creatures that find their way there.
He's not give a
With
shit
no
about the
monkeys
Genghis,
in New Guinea, the freedom to browse in the trees has gone to the kangaroos.
Insane. Love the Genghis. Believe thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god. Remains common in the West. This is a trailblazing kangaroo. Yeah, very mysterious creature. May breed seasonally. Archibald, thank you so much! Oh my god, thank you everyone, this is so kind. This is rare. People love the Genghis. This is wonderful. Reporting to feed on leaves of undestroyed plants, including ferns. I'm so glad we know almost nothing about them except that they're incredibly tame and friendly, which I think that's beautiful. And apparently this relates to the fact that no one hunts it. God, I love the Genghis. I want Jamaica Genghis. I want to go to Papua New Guinea so bad. The number of crazy interesting creatures there, either they're in Indonesia, just the rainforest over there would be amazing. Actually, I guess these are Indonesia, right? Exclusive. But yeah, I want to go to Papua the island so bad. There are so many cool creatures here. Hey, this half is Indonesian, this half is part of Indonesian, this half is Papua New Guinea, right? Field trip time, I will take you all there, yeah. We are all going to the Papuan rainforest. The author is listed as just Giprotogonkia. It's authored by the Giprotodons. Somehow that feels unlikely to me, but might be the only citation for this image I have. Okay, let's see. And then a link to this blog, which does not have that image. I have no idea what the source of this. Blueberry Fairy, thank you so much! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you so much, everyone. This has been incredibly generous. Do you wonder where this image comes from? I also feel like this Romanian blog can't possibly be the original source. This is just compiling information about a bunch of marsupials, which is awesome. I feel like they couldn't possibly have gotten all these photos themselves. Surely this is some nature photographer or something who took this photo. And why is this site should be in the public domain? Excuse me? Oh. This file is in the public domain because it's primarily made as educational material for Croatian instruction about the variable species of tree kangaroo? That sounds like a very fake reason for this to be in the public domain. I think someone just downloaded a random image. And then just like, yeah. Incredible. And then they just list the author as Dipodomys, I guess because that's written on the top of this page. But of course that's written on the top of this page because it's just a page about Dipodomys. Oh hell yeah, I'm so glad this one gets a stamp. I mean, how could you have this and not make a stamp out of this, you know? How tall is this? Two feet tall. Okay, that's like beats most of what we've been getting so far. And this thing does have this like upright posture. This thing is like, it is using its size towards its height. It is tall maxing. Oh hell yes. Look at that. That is beautiful. Which is, this got its own like envelope? That's way cooler than a stamp. What a beautiful creature. What's going on here? Are these like orange markings real? Yeah, it's also high up there, I agree. That could definitely be a factor. I'm sorry, I love this creature, but this thing does not exist. This is like, especially the fact that it's like rarely seen even by the locals. It's like incredibly elusive, and like, look at it. Yeah, it's literally on a cryptic wiki. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the Zoo Tycoon 2 version of this. Insane, this is like dog. It's crazy how many like fictional representations of like crazy creatures end up like downplaying the strangeness. Pomikit, you'll be pleased to know this is a tree kangaroo. But it's like a really weird tree kangaroo, right? Like this does not look like other tree kangaroos.
Asante.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. God, the Gingiso. And tree kangaroos are already incredible. Even again, it looks like weirdly symmetric to me. Maybe I'm just learning that animals can be symmetric, obviously, but something about it looks like especially symmetric. Like you click the like photo booth thing that like, you know, mirrors things along the central axis of the screen, and you line your head up in the middle of it, so you get the like weird version where, you know what I'm talking about. It looks like that, kind of. So I want to give it like a high-ish even score, and it's quite dazzling, right? We've gotten two extremely dazzling critters before this. Holy shit. Rarely seen even by the locals. One of the only things we know about it is that it's incredibly tame and docile. Regarded as sacred and seen as the ancestors of the local, but also their name for it apparently translates to Jambas. I love that. I love that relation that seems to be going on there. Because I think Archibald, let's look this up. Because I'm worried somehow it's gonna go. Where do you get that the word Bakaga means idiot? Because that's like intriguing to me. Oh, but that name isn't in Japanese, right? It's not like the locals are calling it dumbass. Oh, okay, I see. The locals don't actually call it. Tree kangaroos are already weird, but somehow this one is much weirder. Kind of bear shape. You know, not kind of. We're not hedging anything here. This just outright is bear shape. Alright, let's spin another mammal. That was extremely good. Dipodomys, stephensi. Yes, Steven's kangaroo rat. God, kangaroo rats are so good. Occurs sympatrically with the agile kangaroo rat, but can prefer few shrubs and gravelly soils to the agile's preference for denser shrubs. It is a vegan kale creature. Yeah. Kangaroo rats are so fun. They're like so close to being jerboas, you know? They're like... It's neat to have a species that at least looks like kind of intermediate to being jerboa and normal, you know? Behold, man, yeah. This is a really good photo. The classic rodent position. It is, yeah. The like tail to body ratio is crazy. Keystone-like effect on their sounding environment. Rhodium. There's like some invasive plants that screwed them up, unfortunately. Oh, no. There's this bag invasive plant, but the Steven's kangaroo rat will like help fight against it. So they like remove invasive plants. Folk art figures though, hell yeah. Wait, let's get that up. Love folk art. Yes. Yes. They're so good. Look at that sniffer. Steven's kangaroo rat will help. Ah, that's amazing. Oh man, there's like a bunch of these. Bogark loves, Joel Sartor loves these, understandably. Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. I love the way, like, they seem so purposeful with the way they're washing themselves. Like, they're so, like, thorough with it. They're, like, you can see them, like, scrubbing all over. It's so good. Some really good photos here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Only 14 observations. I kinda want to use this image though. It's so good. A lot of them you can't, like, a lot of the photos don't really capture the feet and tail situation, which is extremely important. Right. A lot of things are eating it, including owls. Coworkers with bogus pocket cover. How close is this to me? Okay, not that close. We don't know what they eat at all. Okay, GBIF doesn't seem to have a ton for us, but we did learn quite a bit. You know what? You know, I'll give it credit for like having such a long tail and scanning up on its 2 feet. You know, I would give this like a 30, but no, I think this manages a 50. You know, it's trying its best, you know, and it deserves credit for that. They're quite weird, which hurts their actual score, and they're like somewhat rare it seems. Even? No, I don't know, they're just like, their proportions are so strange that they don't strike me as incredibly even. I love them, and they're like weird enough that that's a big dazzling, but not like, I don't know, like I could see like a 115 dazzling. Mostly feet and tail. Very diligently leans itself. Oh wow, we have all the information we could ever want in Stephen's kangaroo rat. Oh yeah, if we want to know what his body weight is. Let's see, just the giant one. Leaves and seeds, it looks like. Mostly seeds. But yeah. And yeah, like, just chomping away at the invasive rhodium like a hero. I think that's good. I love Stephen's kangaroo rat. Let's spin a mammal. Oh hell yeah! Yeah, there's like, I saw something about their safe from some thumbnail about it being a creature safe from extinction. That's super cool. Holy shit! We're getting crazy rolls today. Whitebeak. This thing looks dazzling as hell. I'm like increasingly learning that like most dolphins have like some crazy black and white pattern on them, and it's like common bottlenose dolphin is just the boring one. They're all little orcas. It is an insane photo. It's so like bizarre looking here. Yeah, yeah, I can totally see it. Like the eye cavity here. It does look quite cryptic in this photo. Okay, alright, let's go from the beginning. It's like North Atlantic creature. It is quite crazy. This is like almost not mammal looking, you know? Like, I wouldn't bag an eye if this was just in some, like, dinosaur exhibit, right? Yeah! Yeah, it's insane. Look at, like, this spinal thing going on. It's so weird. Well, yeah, I want to believe that is what the transitional phase was. That they just fully evolved this buggy before going out to sea. Choking leg bone, yeah. What is this? Why is it? I didn't know you could have, like, a bone just... Well, is this, like, incomplete, or does it just have some, like... Is this actually just joint from the main skeleton? Can you just have an extra bone floating around in your body like that? Baculum? What's the baculum? Oh, I see. Oh, I wonder if that would have been a, like, bag thing to Google on stream. That's crazy. So you don't need a single contiguous skeleton. You can just have a bone floating on your own. That is crazy. The population bringing back and life expectancy are all unknown. Hell yeah. They're acrobatic, they will frequently ride on the bow wave of high-speed boats and jump clear of the sea surface. I love how much dolphins love showing off for boats. God, they're so weird. Look at that. Oh, this is very cute though. Kneecaps are like that. Yeah, you've got to get blood. That's weird. I think of the skeleton as being so much like a singular thing. I guess what really threw me off is how far that bone was from the rest of the skeleton. Isn't that great? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. God, I love them. Interesting. I guess that makes sense for like maneuverability purposes. That you wouldn't have like bone linked to bone too tightly. Yeah. Whoa. Cetaceans are such aliens. Insane. I love like whale song and stuff like that. They just sound so magical and alien to me. They are insignificantly caught, but very rare and doesn't appear to be a major threat. One of the most sensitive hearing cetaceans. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I know. Oh, hi, Kier. Hi. It's so good. Shrew. Yes, we recently passed 100 shrews. Monumental occasion for the stream happened last time. Welcome, Kier. Welcome. I know so many. Wow, this is such a wonderful creature. Oh, we play. Wait, I should plug Shrew the game again because it was quite lovely. To celebrate 100 Shrews, I noticed that there was a Twitch category just called Shrew at one point. So I gigged finally get to stream in it because I gigged you a full playthrough of Shrew, which is a very cute game that I recommend. I like went into knowing nothing about it. I solely knew it because I was curious if there was a category with Shrew in its name on Twitch. So I was kind of for like completely random H game. I was quite happy with what I clearly went into it. Boats swim along. Oh, they're so neat. I love cetaceans. I think it's crazy how many of these dolphins have these like very strange black and white patterns. Yeah, all dolphins and whales are mammals. Thank God for it. The cetaceans have been really good. That was actually, I think, something Linnaeus that was discovered like in Linnaeus's lifetime. Like I think in Linnaeus's early works, dolphins are classified as fish, and only later are they correctly classified as mammals. They do look like gummy sharks. Yeah, I mean, like, counter shading is really common on oceanic creatures, right? Where you look, like, on the bottom and dark on top, because the way the, like, sun illuminates water, when you're looking up towards the sun, everything is very light, and when you're looking down towards the bottom, everything is really dark. And that's why so many, like, sharks, for example, are the classic with the dark on top, light on the bottom. So I wonder, but I don't know why you wouldn't want a uniform dark color. I wouldn't know why you would want, like, a varying pattern. Yeah, I was wondering about that, because you have these, like, weird light rippling things, right? And the closer to the surface, the more notable you are. Like, if you look straight up, you get this, like, diffracting, I don't know if that's the right word, but you get this, like, variable light. Oh, so they don't know how big you are. That makes a ton of sense, and I think I've heard about similar things. Oh, so it like might make you look like you're broken up into a cluster of small fish, or just it makes it confusing, whereas a single homogeneous shape, it's very easy to discern your size. A group of 1,500, that is wonderful. Yeah, I was wondering about that, but most of this coloration, like, is happening at the top, which is what made me really curious. Like, I was wondering if it's trying to mimic the rippliness that, like, water caustics, as they would even put it. But the fact that happens on the top makes it seem like it's not the reason. In fact, I think the bellies are often uniformly colored. True flamingo. That is really good. I did not know that their head lump was called a melon. Charlotte. Kirchner. Yeah, like counter shaking. Yeah. No, I have heard of skunks as an example. That's not the right thing. There we go. They're extremely long, but they're not all that tall. I mean, they're dolphins. They're like really cool, and they're kind of mysterious and cryptic looking in some of those photos. Yes. So I usually get through like 20 mammals a stream. This one, if anything, has been a kind of long one because they're awesome. But yeah, I have a big wheel that has every mammal on it here. I can show off the wheel for a second. I have a wrong wheel. I have a big wheel of mammals. And every like 7 or so minutes, it takes about 7 minutes to review one mammal. So we get through about 20 a stream. And our goal is to get through all of them. We've been going for like, God, a long time now, like 8 months now since I started streaming. And we've made it through like 1250 species. And we have another few thousand to go, so it should take like 2.5 more years, but we will get there. Maybe it's down to 2 years. I kept saying 2.5 years, but probably half a year has passed since I last did that calculation. Which is scary to think about. Only a few more to go, yeah. Yeah, just a measly like 4,100 and something. We're almost there. Even though the like splotchiness makes me think they're not that even. So they are swimming in a pair, which helps. I think they're not that even, but they're a little even. They are even Kilgungulus. Maybe they get more credit for that. Extremely dazzling, like just the patterns on them. Oh, that's neat, Dribble Ninja. That's really neat. They have like little reflectors on their bellies. Yeah. No, I love the amount of things I've learned about gerbils in particular over the last year. It's great. I love how consistently on brand you are, Gerbil Ninja. It makes me very happy. Travel in packs of up to 1,500. No, I mean this very genuinely. I mean this extremely genuinely. I love it. Really cool actioning. I think gerbils and hamsters are different. They're both like categories of creatures. They're both types of rodents. But I think there are many gerbils and many hamsters. And yeah. I know about gazelle camouflage, and I guess it is playing the same surface here. But also that gazelle camouflage was also supposed to like mimic. Because gazelle camouflage is happening at surface level, right? And I thought it was also like supposed to mimic like light distortion and reflections from a distance. But yeah, no, I love gazelle camouflage. I wish it was like good. I wish it was like effective and we kept it, because it would be so cool if boats, if like all military boats just like still look like this, right? That would be so much better. Isn't there like... Yeah, isn't there like an orchestral maneuvers in the dark album art based off gazelle camouflage? It is crazy that there's no sports car gazelle camouflage. Yeah, I feel people underutilize gazelle camouflage. I'm surprised there aren't even like... I don't see many like jackets or t-shirts in gazelle camouflage either. I think dazzle camouflage is gonna be the next big thing in patterns and textiles. Alright, let's spin our next mammal. Myotis bechsteinii. So Myotis are the mouse-eared bats. The very few of them are like outright called mouse-eared bats in their common name. Yeah, this is Bechstein's bat. This is extremely even. Look at that symmetry. Feeds on moths and other nocturnal insects. It gets the Xeno. Oh, it gets like. I like somehow missed. It really is like covering up its eyes. That is just like very sleepy. It like just woke up. It's still groggy in the morning. It's like rubbing its eyes. It is, yeah, just like a mouse's ears. Yeah. They roost in woodpecker holes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So there have been many very cute bats, I feel. We need more pictures. We need more pictures before proclaiming anything like that. I do like it quite a lot. Yes, okay, this is really quite good. Look at that bug. Look at that lovely, lovely bug. You're trying to make an actual camouflage card. God, look at that. Yeah, a bug rabbit. Look at this image is awesome. What is this face it's making? It loves the yellow blanket. This is so good. This is so weird. I love it. Yeah, the Myotis bugs in general are very cute, but I think this one is kind of especially cute. I have to use this one. Oh yeah, the ear to body ratio is incredible here. And this image is by Bielefeld. Extensive playlist, oh hell yeah. That's a good sign. That might mean this is a pretty well-documented creature. Though it's unfortunate in Game Trigger, it seems. Or maybe not. No, it's near threatened globally. I just think that in Germany specifically, it's endangered. Dinner with Brian Bechstein. Oh hell yeah. Yes! Look at that. Look at them go. Look at Brian go. Goes into a frenzy. Oh my god, he eats in such a goofy way. Brian's worm frenzy, exactly. Oh yeah, this really is an extensive playlist. And shout out again to the channel that is making like a playlist, a YouTube playlist, non-cuddly brutal, for every bat. It is like remarkably inefficient eating. It is kind of little chihuahua no peace with it. Like, it makes zero progress on that worm in that entire video. Heavily fragrant population. One of the oh! So, like, while it's still doing okay, it, like, used to be one of the most common bat species in the world. Yeah, I like how you both sent, like, very similar in spirit messages. Yeah, exactly. It's like, sure, it was having so much fun eating that worm. Yeah, no, the not cuddly thing is always shocking. It will always be an image of the cuddliest animal you've ever seen, and then it'll proclaim not cuddly. I think those Belgians don't know what they're talking about. So it's like a very stealthy flyer. You'll just hover silently in the air, waiting for prey to make any noise. The ears help, once again. It's still not tall, but the ears help. It's a little too alien. I mean, it's pretty well... Oh wait, let me update this too. I guess it's also extremely well documented in the fossil record, which I guess helps the actual thing. We have a lot of evidence that these guys exist. Well, it's quite odd, which means I can't give it too high of an even score. It's pretty dazzling, and just strangeness. Yeah, unfortunately touching wildlife is in general quite risky if you don't know what you're doing. One of doing okay, but used to be. Oh, wait. First we need the fun one, like little rabbit, wonderful little rabbit bug. One of the most represented bats in the fossil record. Hovers silently waiting for any bug, I don't know, any bug to make a little peep. And then the worm chewer. I think just the worm chewer is good. I love this one. Extremely cute bat. Alright, let's spin another mammal. Pagophilus robuscus. The robust yellow bat. The grim only photo they have here. They seem to occupy quite a lot of Madagascar, so maybe we'll find more photos. All they actually say is that the species of Vesper bag and only found in Madagascar. Yes! This is good. Look at those faces. I love this. Kind of going crazy with it. Yeah, very, very intense bat. I love it. There's one other photo. Oh, it's such a dork. I love it. Yeah, absolutely. The rodents are doing this also. Rodents always have the funniest expression when they're being held up. Robust host bat. Lives like, yeah, everywhere in Madagascar except spiny bush. Hates spiny bush. Yeah, eats bugs. What's Coleoptera? What bug is this? Beagles. Mostly it's beagles. Finally a bat that doesn't almost exclusively eat moths. Less tall. Ah, this is like, I love it. Very like normal bat, like very believable bat. I think this thing's real. Even. Maybe a bit. Again, it seems like normal, which I think helps your evenness. I love it, but not very dazzling. Yeah, the photo's great. Here, let's pull it up again. It's so good. Yeah, the like cycle of that kind of thing is really cool. Like I feel like ecologically, like just the way ecosystems could look is really cool like that. Like almost nothing goes to waste, which is quite amazing. Almost every like possible niche is like occupied by something. The teeth are great. Yeah, you get specific like Coleopteran specialist. Yeah, only 3% of the available prey was beagles, but 68% of its diet was beagle. So, beagle specialist. Hey, welcome, Ash. Yeah, the vlog is still up from yesterday if you want it. I mean, one day it will be on YouTube. One day I'll remember to get that up there, but it's up on Twitch from yesterday if you want to see the Shrew number 100's happenings, the full playthrough of Shrew the game. Lives everywhere except spiny brush. Hates spiny brush. It is being grabbled. Sorry, grabbled is. I'm gonna pull up the grabbled thing again. I love the grabbler. Thank you, Archibald. It's this scheme forum post. I knew it in this game. Game have a grabbler? I only plays grabblers. This game has one. I think this one's so real. And I think about grabblers so often. And the hypothetical person who only plays games with grabblers. Or I guess not hypothetical. The very real person who only plays grabblers. But yeah, the bat is being grabbled. I love the gibbler. I only play games with gibblers. Yeah, that is real as hell. I totally get being someone who exclusively plays games with grabblers. Yeah. Anyways, I think an ad break's about to begin. So I will be seeing you all in a few minutes. See ya. Hello, welcome back everyone. Welcome. I guess let's spin another mammal. Long ass name. The Ammospermophilus insularis. This should be a squirrel, as I always crudely point out. Spermophilus, the cum lovers, that really means sea lovers, and that's the genus of squirrels, and I guess them like splintered off other genus of related squirrels. The Espiritu Santo antelope squirrel. Antelope squirrel is a incredible. Have I never run into an antelope squirrel? Why are they called this? They're like heat-resistant squirrels. Look at this, like up on its hind feet. Sorry, I should research our antelope squirrel in particular, but I'm just baffled by the concept of an antelope squirrel. Is there any? Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Is there any acknowledgement of why it's called that? I don't think so. Does a Wiktionary answer this? No. I hope so. I hope this squirrel is cool. I've learned very little of this squirrel. Welcome, Clobber. And yeah, it's known only from this island. Oh my god, from this island here, which is uninhabited. It just lives here. That is such a delicate existence. I know there's like scrub jays that live up on the islands. Let's see, look up the island scrub jay. Like those islands around the like Baja Peninsula, they have a lot of interesting wildlife, and I guess all the islands off California. Like there's, yeah, this species of bird lives only on this island here. Yeah, I think a lot of interesting stuff is happening on these islands. I'm used to seeing their cousins, the California scrub jays, I see all the time here in the bay, but and they're so similar that I think they're all actually classified as the same species until fairly recently. Like there used to only be one scrub jay, and now they're like 5. They like got split up fairly recently taxonomically. Your all-time favorite bird is the scrub jay? Hell yeah, I love those. I have, wait, I can show off some of my scrub jay pictures. 1 second. I have all my like animal pictures are here, and it's neat because it makes them like searchable. And I love them because they're like just around in the city, and they'll like pose for you. They're like very friendly birds in my experience. So they're like quite easy to photograph, which I appreciate a lot. Yeah, I love California scrub jays as well. Yeah. Oh, is the Espiritu Santo antelope squirrel taxonomically fake? So GBIF lists that as its own species, so I think it's chill. But you just get absorbed into another species on an actual list, so Swift and agile movements. Hell yeah, thank you. I was very curious. What? You can't just call something an antelope squirrel without explanation, you know? Okay, it seems like controversial as to whether this is actually its own species or not. Oh god, you know, like Handbook of Mammals of the World illustration. We do have a labeled skull if it comes for that. Yeah, yeah. I love when they're like based off like some trait that the first person who saw them thought they had, but they don't actually have. Oh, here we have a photo. Oh, that is quite cute. I am a fan. I love how it both has like an excessively long like scientific name and an excessively long common name. Oh, sorry, you are tiny. Actual? No, it's like species Cagus is gebagig. I'm sorry, but that means you're not very actual. Even... I really don't know what to say about its evenness. It's like a little wonky, but not that wonky. I think it's like pretty even, and it's really quite dazzling. Like, the... it is more like chipmunk to me than squirrel. You know? But since it's a type of ground squirrel, so this... Huh, yeah. Yeah, though we've seen squirrels, like non-chipmunk squirrels will occasionally have stripes, so it's rare that they're like this dramatic. Yeah, it is a ground squirrel, that makes sense. I love this tiny stuffy tail. But the ground squirrels I see here are like a lot bigger than these. Like, they're so cute. Crazy long name, both scientific and common. Chipmunk as hell. First, antelope squirrel. Apparently so named after their agility. Might not be a real species. I think that's good. Yeah, they're so cute. Allactaga sibirica. Wait, Allactaga was good, right? Allactaga was good. Yes, it was. Wait, is this thing giant or do I just have no sense of scale? This is the scariest jerboa I've ever seen. But yeah, hummelincki. This is like the exact creature in Jung's one cryptid. You know? I mean, that was some ground squirrel, but... Yeah, rabbit jerboa hybrid. This is so weird. Like, jerboas are already, like, strange and lovely. But this one's just, like, baffling. Wait, but now it looks so normal. Wait, suddenly it looks very normal. So, inactive taxon. Oh, they just changed the genus. I wonder, is this just like a bag taxidermy? I sort of suspect this is a taxidermy, right? Oh yeah, there's even this like labeling card here. Yeah, this is just a, I mean, of course, looking at it again, it's like definitely a taxidermy, but that makes sense, that makes sense. This is just an adorable, not terrifying jerboa in actuality. Look at that. God, they're like the best of creatures. So good. Yes, yes, this one I like, it took me a second to even like find it in the image. We're gonna go, there we go, there we go. Look at it hopping along. Yeah, like, I'm very glad it's this fun, cute thing, but I will admit, I was a little excited at the prospect of this really weird giant jerboa cryptid, you know? I think that was quite exciting. Yes. 1 second. Oh, look at these are the only attribution lights. Look at this creature of the night. Terrifying, menacing, is pouncing towards you. Oh my god. Oh, do we have video? Yeah, I love photos of animals like that taken at night. Whoa. Yes. God, look at it hopping about. So good. Oh wow. You should link that if it gets like awarded, yeah, if it gets like horribly devoured. I don't know if I'll pull it up on stream. But you should at least post that because that could sound quite interesting. Again, it gets credit for being all bipedal with it. God. Can we just take another minute to admire this jerboa? Oh, okay, then if it doesn't get like brutally devoured in the video. Look at it! Look at how fast it is! This is like a little, very maneuvering speck of dust. My god. Go, little guy, go. Oh, I like this name, the Mongolian name Shiver Allactaga. There's like weirdly little information on Cubit for how many pictures we have on a naturalist. This wonderful creature. Look at that! yeah, it gets credit for scanning up on its tippy toes. This image doesn't look actual. There's a lot of photo evidence, but not much like text confirmation. And jerboas are weird, but like we're used to them at this point. I'm gonna give it like a 99 actual. Even the like hoppiness is too erratic, so I think it's not very even. Yeah, they're like strange enough that they're kind of dazzling to me. I think that's good. Do not believe Wikipedia. These are not scary monsters. Okay, the image I included probably isn't helping my case. Shockingly fast. Though we have heard before that jerboas can go very fast, but like that video is crazy. extraordinarily cute. And strange little guys. Hell yeah. Yeah. Wait, I'll show you some of the more normal photos of this guy. They're not like licensed in a way where I can use them, but they are very good. This lets you know what this... I mean, I could use this one. I still don't know if I can really use mbaiso. I don't think anyone does, because that license is kind of fake, but... God, like no one can agree on what exactly commercial use entails. Look at that, look at that, look at that! They're so good. Alright, let's spin another mammal. Wait, does Sonic have a jerboa? Sonic has a jerboa who looks nothing like a jerboa? That's crazy. And it's like so easy to make like a cute cartoon jerboa, you know? It's baffling. How'd you arrive on that design? I wanna know. Hemigalus derbyanus. Yeah, it's true, a lot of them. And Sonic's probably one of the moron design ones. Like, Knuckles has really Nagakugna. That's the one that baffles me. Look at that, I love civics. I've never seen a civet like this. I feel like most civics are like, kind of golden tan colors to brown. This like black and gray stripes is so good. Only species in its genus? Yeah, extremely dazzling. We've been getting a lot of the dazzling ones. Okay, this is more the color I'm familiar with, but still, the black striping is so cool. Strict carnivores and preys on a variety of small animals, including crustaceans, ants, spiders, worms, rats, frogs, small reptiles, and birds. It occasionally feeds on vegetation and fruits. Some humans take them from their natural habitats to keep them as pets. We really probably shouldn't do that, but I do understand the temptation. Yeah. Whoa, it's really weird in this photo. It's so good though. Chen-Li with another banger. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, they're so strange. They're so strange. I love them. Look at that! Civics are so good. I love all the weird carnivorans that are not like super familiar creatures. Hey, welcome Luke, welcome. They are. I love civics. I love anything, and yeah, a lot of these weird carnivorans I like. Well, they're kind of cat-like, they're kind of dog-like, they're kind of fox-like, but they're really just their own creature, you know? They're really, like, not, like, anything I have a name for. And whenever a creature's like that, I think it's really good. The banded palm civet. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Look at that. They are so cat. They're very cute. Aww. Look at like maneuvering there. Ears wiggling, yeah. Oh, so this is like Fogark from before. I think this was Joel Sartor's original project. Discarded as Fogark and then became Video Arc. Really good. Really tall. I've lost track of where his skill is, but I think 131 would be fair. No, these are like so mysterious and strange and not real to me, though there is quite a lot of documentation, so they deserve credit for that. Yeah, they really eat everything. Well, mostly insects somehow. Yeah. Even, I don't know, I see cases for and against. They're again like quite symmetrical. They're like weird, but not in a like uneven way, you know? They're not like wonky. They're definitely dazzling. Like, we've been getting some insanely dazzling creatures. Really cool mask situation. It's like everything but mostly bug. Whoa. It has sensitive hairs in between the pads of its paws for sensing prey. Like, senses for prey by, like, touch? What does that mean? Wow, that's crazy. Is it like, it notices, like, the grass rustling? I really like this illustration from the Cambridge Natural History. It does have abilities. That's really cool. Alright, let's spin a mammal. Calomys hummelincki? Whoa, this scared me so much. I was like, what the hell mammal is this? This is like a weird caterpillar thing? But no, this is just like teeth from some bone or something. Like, this is just like, yeah, this is just like some tooth specimen from a fragment of a skull. But I did for a second think this mouse was like weird caterpillar shape with it. Yeah, that we just had some strange bug. Yes! Oh, speaking of strange bug, look at that. Look at that. It's so rotund. Yeah, that is always crazy to me, but like some animals are just extremely good at hiding or something. They're like, yeah, this animal's thriving, but also like no, not a single person has like seen a full specimen of it. This is really good. This is really good. Yeah. Also, welcome, Go Gabagool Girl Gremlin. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of very similar looking mice out there. I just would. God, wonderful. Terrestrial and nocturnal. Lives in dry soil. There doesn't seem to be much about it. No, sorry, you are not tall. I mean, it's weirdly fake, given again that there's least concern and we have like no confirmed photos of it, like this is skill tag is Nigzagi. But it's very believable on the other hand. I could definitely believe there is a mouse that looks like this. So I think like 115 would be a fair place to put it. Yeah, I think this is quite even. Like very like regular. Yeah, exactly. It's cute, and that's like a form of dazzling, but that's really the only sense. Fear. Look at it. We thought it was a bug for a second, but it turns out they just use strange molar picture on Wikipedia for this guy. I think that's good. I think that's all I have to say about hummelincki's Vesper mouse. Let's spin another. Carterodon sulcidens. Owl spiny rat. This almost sounds like, I don't know, some like children's fable or something. I like that's owl spiny rat. Has evolved characteristics, only species of its genus has evolved characteristics such as a hiking ability to dig in open grasslands during times of environmental change. Oh, and here's its Cligistics. Was related to some like Hukias. Okay, this might, I mean, spiny rats can be fun. This might be a good one. No photos though. Someone's groove tooth spiny rat. Are there any pictures out there? We can see if there's an illustration. There's number 11. Oh, it's kind of the most normal looking one here. You know, there's all these like strange and interesting, almost beaverish creatures. And then there's just enough room at the bottom to put like, okay, it's pretty good, but still, like it's definitely the most like normal one here, which I think is quite funny. The most like typical Rogan one here at least. But still like, not just a rat, you know? It's still a bit bizarre. It is quite small. Yeah, exactly, Gerbil Ninja. You want to see a photo though? Oh, we have like a specimen that doesn't seem to be doing too well. Ignore this and this. These are just other spiny racks. Maybe not this? What the hell is this? Oh, this is just some other spiny rock, I think. So, let's read a bit more about this before we go into the review. Seems to occupy open areas. Might be associated with a microhabitat. We don't know what that is. It is preyed on by the American barn owl. I kind of assumed owl was someone's name, which was weird, because it's like, or at least I've never heard that name. But this thing just being called Owl's Spiny Rat because Owl's eating is like kind of deranged, right? Like just the possessive here, it's such a weird way of putting it. Yeah, it is kind of sinister. Adversely impacted by hydroelectric dams. Yeah, his name is Foog. Appears to be strictly herbivorous. It is neat how much you can like decipher an animal's diet from its teeth shape, you know. Was there any description of size? Yeah, 13 to 25, that's like, they're getting close to a foot long, so they're actually like, despite this picture may make it, they're pretty damn big. Hey, welcome Forrest, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, this is somehow the most actual of the spiny rats, just the normal one. Sure, you're even, I guess. Not really, right? Again, it's like the most normal one in its family. Most spiny rats are pretty crazy, but not this guy. This is the one normal one. Hey Vepin, hey Mosey, welcome. Yeah, it gets a very like stubby face, which I like. Very stubby face. Probably just eats plants. Might have a microhabitat. We don't know what it would be though. I think that's good. Oh yeah, I should mention the owl thing. Eaten by owls. Kind of a messed up way to name something. Yeah, they are kind of guinea pig with it. The size thing too makes me think guinea pig. It does look like it could run a farm. Yeah, it would be quite nice to just like have a little rat like, you know, gently like squirming in your hands, you know, they just, they're such cute little creatures. Glad to see everyone welcoming Bep. Lemmus portenkoi. Wonder if this is a lemming. Yes, it is. East Siberian lemming. I love lemmings. They're so silly to me. They're like voles. They're very vole shaped. They're just very round. It's great. Distinct distribution throughout parts of Siberia. Inactive taxon, oh god. Hey, what's going on here? Is it just they renamed it? Yeah, they just renamed it, I think. Look at those chubby cheeks! Look at this creature! It is lemon in both name and shape. That is so true. Yeah. Like, I love it. I love how, like, angry it looks here, you know? Like, look at those eyes. Yeah. God, it's such good shapes. It's such good shapes. It's extremely cute. Welcome, Pascaporo. Welcome, welcome. It's so fluffball. There's an exercise that's like issues displaying Cyrillic names in some views, but there we are. I should probably find. Well, I don't know. I just love Baskerville too much to abandon it. I wish I had like proper support for other alphabets. I think it's not gonna be very tall. Oh yeah, Lemmus portenkoi's been like, okay wait, Lemmus portenkoi might not be real. Okay, GBIF skill list says real. Luckily that one we were looking at was classified as Lemmus portenkoi. So even though some sources, including an naturalist, have like collapsed it into Lemmus sibiricus, or what, and then like splitting up, I don't know. Lemming taxonomy seems like hell, to be honest. And we have like no information about this, so we just have to go on vibes, but luckily we have like the greatest photos ever, so who even cares? No, I'm sorry, you are not tall. Unfortunately, you are not actual either. You've been like reclassified to like 30 different species in the last few decades. Even, unfortunately not. Man, I love this creature, but it's gonna get like an abysmal score because like line runs like diagonally, it seems. You're not very symmetric. Okay, you're dazzling. Fuck it. Fuck it, you're dazzling. I cannot continue my onslaught. This is dazzling. Look at this toad. What a shape. Then just, yeah, I think you're also right. It's the thing I found on the ground, absolutely. God, lemmings rule. Alright. Let me spin another mammal. Yeah. Oh shit! 101. Wait, let's get... Yeah. Hell yeah. Apparently known as the common shrew in North America since it's the most widely distributed one there. So we might get some really good photos like this one. Look at that, look at that. It's so good. I love shrew. Well, like almost all of Canada. Most widely distributed shrew, holy shit. Also known as the mask shrew. It has a coping mechanism. Oh yeah, it shrinks like many shrews. Everyone eats it. Bluebirds? I had no idea bluebirds were like carnivorous. I had no idea they ate like mammals. That's kind of crazy. But I guess like a shrew is barely not a bug, you know? Shrews are so small. It has been around. Yeah, it gets a crazy large distribution for a shrew. I'm so used to like a shrew distribution just being like a tiny little block here. Almost common shrew, yeah. Oh, the little babies. The baby shrews are such weird creatures, you know? These are little aliens. Those are worms. They are slugs, yeah. Yes. Yes. Wait. Yes. So good shape. Dude, wait, let me see something. Cause I wonder. This is the shrew counter shrew, right? What kind of shrew is it? Common Eurasian shrew. I see. That makes sense. Let's look at more photos. It's so good. Look at that. Look at this tiny creature in a tiny world. Yeah, I think we might have gotten that already. I should give a pointing out that it was the shrew from the shrew counter. But we did have an extremely good image of it. These are... like, look at how unbelievably small this is. God, I love this image. Doesn't it look like it's been like shrunk down into a little world that now gets to explore? We are birds. Yeah, good night, Blueberry. Thank you, thank you. And thanks so much again for subscribing. Very generous. Master Shrew. Generalist. One of the most common shrews and small mammals in an area. This is the most successful shrew, that's so good. Nests are found under rotten logs, rocks, or human structures and consists of balls of woven dry grass. Yeah, hell yeah. Like 4. Where's the size? Where's the size? Because shrews are like outrageously small. Though I guess scanning up in this one image, which might help it a bit. Yeah, 4 to 6 centimeters is like 2 or 3 inches long. Actually, I think that's like sizable for a shrew. I'll give it like a 10 even. And a good scanning up there. Actual, extremely actual, like very, the most widely distributed shrew. It's quite even. It looks quite like friendly and normal. I think it's a little gasling. I think it's a little gasling. Most widely distributed shrew. Look at that tiny creature. Weaves nests of dry grass. I know, I love this photo so much. Alright, let's spin a mammal. Oh shit! Oh shit! Gerbil Ninja, are you here? Oh shit. Harrison's gerbil. Another one! The drought is ending. Thank you for the bet. A Mesopotamian gerbil. Unfortunately, another extremely obscure gerbil it appears to be. Oh, these are fake. I want this one from, it's like from a research paper. I think this might be another unphotographed gerbil. Yeah, truly. So sad. I really wish the like Handbook of Mammals of the World stuff wasn't broken. Because that should have an illustration at least. "26 occurrences with images. Are they all like ledger and trees? And gag links? Yeah. Oh man. Someone photographed this fella, yeah. Yeah. Never found far from water that lives in sandy hills. Crepuscular and nocturnal. Individuals emerge at dusk. God. I wonder if there's a book. Can I acquire the checklist of mammals of Syria? I can request a copy from the authors. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I can find this book. Yes, yes. The Syrian Choy Bears. But that was about hamster. No. No dice, I think. Man. I suppose I will have to draw this. Can we hear the description? Is there any description that differentiates this? Medium-sized gerbil. Dorsal pelage is reddish brown to grayish brown. Ventral part is pure white. Okay. I think I can draw this. Pull up some gerbil references as I do so. I should like make sure I'm pulling up stuff from genus Gerbillus. Oh, I can even try and find something from a subgenus. Oh, thank you, wonderful. Okay, so apparently it looked something like this guy. Wonderful. Good place to be. Okay, let's try and replicate this. You're like this, and then like this. Yeah. Yeah. I think I need like a rounder end to the nose to make it look less like Mureg. Or Mureg, wait, these might be Muregs, but you know, less like mouse-like. Yeah, that's better, I think. I know. For some reason, like, gerbils, they really don't have nearly it's a combination of their, like, I guess really quite endemic and desert dwelling, so they're hard to photograph. Like the odds of like one particular gerbil species being photographed is low. And just the bigger thing is that it seems like the it seems like the GBIF thing is broken, like it doesn't properly display. It doesn't like show the Handbook of Mammals of the World illustration, which is my normal fallback when there are no photos. So like, I've gotten pretty good at finding photos, but that means like now like a third of the things I have to hand draw are gerbils, which is quite funny. Yeah, I'm sorry, it was Noggins week. But I'm sure there are many more gerbils. I'm sure some of them will have high scoring opportunities. And again, maybe it's never clear to me that you're even supposed to go for a high score, right? Maybe there's a golf situation. Maybe secretly everyone's wanted a low score this whole time. I can imagine. I wish I could do it more justice. This is the Harrison's a gerbil. Right. Image by Young. Yeah, it is really quite short. Unfortunately, it's believable. It gets some credit for being believable. There are many, but it is not. Even that feels high. I think like a 43. It's even. I think it doesn't strike me as being very odd. I'm sure they're cute. It would be helpful if we could actually see them. Always found near water. We don't have a photo, but we do have like 20 pages of ledger entries. Thank you. They emerge at dusk from burrow systems. They live among the dunes. I think that's quite wonderful. Anyways, I think an ad break's about to start. I will see you all soon. Hello! Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you! Waba! Let's spin another mammal. Hey, welcome Allactaga. Yes, yes, it was definitely a bear. So that's the one we just spun. That is Harrison's the gerbil. And it was Harrison's the gerbil is about all that we learned about that gerbil, unfortunately. Hystrix africaeaustralis. Hey, porcupine, holy shit! Yeah. For a second I was like, what the hell, africaeaustralis? Those two places? But no. Australis is in the south, of course. This is extremely dazzling, oh my god. Really good. The largest rodents in Africa and the world's largest porcupines. Amongst the largest living rodents in the world, the only bigger ones are like the capybaras and the Eurasian and North American beavers. Yeah. So mobile whiskers are short. You know, maybe just like pet them with the grain instead of against the grain, it'd be fine. Can we pull up? I'm gonna try and find vocalizations from this porcupine in particular, but if I can't, I will just pull up any porcupine vocalizations because they are so good. Yeah, no, porcupine quills are like serious. Yeah, I'm with you, Valerie. It tripped me up too. I like fully thought of those as like a North American thing, like symbol of Canada, you know. Please speak to us. God, it's so cute though. Please talk. But yeah, we will pull them up because if you haven't heard porcupine vocalizations, they're the cutest things in the world.
They look, no, they're not fluffy, but those quills definitely make them look a lot larger than they are. Even the quills. Exactly, yeah, and this isn't even their quills fully out. This is a relaxed porcupine, 3 times their size.
Wow. Yeah, what are they eating?
I think it's mostly eating that sound of fully shagging. Cape porcupine sound effects. What the hell is this? Baffling. Yeah, it's the largest porcupine and 4th largest rodent.
Even though they are the largest rodent in Africa.
So, largest rodent in Africa.
Right? Those quills?
They are incredibly sharp.
Okay, but I give up on finding Cape porcupine noises, but yeah, you all have to hear porcupine noise. Right? Aren't these so good? Yeah. There's like... Oh? Whoa. Yeah, I want the fun.
Our pet of the week is Poof. She is a 2-year.
Here, this'll speak to us.
Hey guys, it's Wednesday and we're at the Fort Worth Zoo for today's Wild Wednesday. And they have a new guest at the zoo. To tell us about the guest is Kristen Garrett. Kristen, who do we have here?
This is Thistle. She's brand new to us. She's an African Cape porcupine, which is one of the largest species of porcupine in the world.
And I understand that Thistle has quite an interesting story. Can you tell us about that?
She does. She was actually found wandering around in Oregon, and people have been spotting her for about 2 years. And then she made her way to Oregon Zoo, and then she made her way to our zoo.
And how is she
they're so
adjusting to
cool.
life here in Fort Worth?
They are
doing
giant,
great.
yeah.
And I
It's actually
understand
kind
you
of
guys
crazy
have
that
been
beavers
honored,
are bigger
been
than
nominated
this.
as one of the top zoos in the country.
Found
Can you
wandering
tell us a
around
little
in
bit about
Oregon.
that?
Wonderful.
That's right.
I mean, not
USA Today
wonderful,
has
but
once
great
again
that they
nominated
rescued
us for
it and
top
like
zoo in the
incredible
nation,
to
and you can help us
imagine.
out by voting every single day on all your devices, iPads, laptops, cell phones, any device you have, and you can find links to the voting page.
I'm voting
our
on all
zoo
my
webpage,
devices for
fortworthzoo.org,
this.
or on our Facebook
For
page.
thistles.
Okay, and back to Thistle here.
I'm
Tell us
voting
a
on
little
each
bit
one of
about
my
the quills and the point of
devices
the
for
quills.
thistle.
Well, porcupines have quills for defense, but she's going to give you fair warning before she uses them. If she can't get away, the first thing she's going to do is stomp her feet. The next thing she's going to do is raise all of those quills up to make her look much bigger than she is. And the last thing she's going to do is she will
But yeah, the porcupine noise videos are so good. I'm sorry we couldn't find any of the Cape ones talking in specific. Right? They are very creaking door. That's so cute. It is kind of crazy that these are skill rodents, you know? Yeah. Oh god. They're so strange. Like this is some art exhibit or something. It's crazy that this is a creature, you know? It's so dazzling. Yeah. Cape porcupine. It's so good. Yeah. I think just the quills and stuff, they got pretty good tall score. Also, they were big. They damage crops. True. They eat subterranean tubers, bulbs, and roots, shoots, fruits, and stems. Yeah, that would make sense. This thing does look like it'd be taller than a capybara with its quills. And we have been absolutely counting things like that. I think you get pretty good tall score. I mean, they're like insane, but they're also like very believable, like very well documented, kind of a familiar kind of creature. Even? No, there's something like very erratic about the quills. Like... yeah, very dazzling. Once again, we've had so many just like spectacularly dazzling creatures today. Largest porcupine. Largest African rodent. Fourth largest rodent overall. Only beaten by capybara and beavers. Yeah, exclamation mark adjective. Adjectives. Thank you, Valerie. Kinda okay, this is gonna be the most insane comment I've written, but hear me out. The black and white spots on the quills kinda make it look planetarium. Like, doesn't this look like some model of our galaxy or something? Doesn't this look like a photograph of outer space? Like some like weird 3D projection of our galaxy. Do you see what I mean? Am I insane? Yeah, planetarium. I think they look planetarium. No one can stop me. Terse is a good English. Pascaporo sees it. One person sees it. I will take that. Let me add Terse. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Cape Porcupine. I wish we could find a video of it making the classic porcupine noises. Oh, Firefox introduced the cool new tab group feature, which does seem like really useful. Non-gabiffable would be quite good. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Firefox introduced tab groups, which are definitely like a good and useful feature, but so far their only existence has been that I keep accidentally creating them as I like drag my tabs around or something. Spilogale and Guscifrons. Oh, another skunk! Yeah. Oh, man! Like, again, I'm only used to generic skunks. Skunks have such crazy patterns on them. Look at that. Look, extremely cute, too. Oh my god, look at this cutie. Look. It looks so terrifying here. I love this. It is so shocked to be in Tupperware. God, they're so cute. They're so cute. Wait, does this one hand scan? I hope this is the one that hand scans. I will look into this. Clovey? I think I like talked about this last stream too, but Clovey Gasp is such a good emote. Oh, you found it talking? You found it chatting? Thank you so much. 1 second. That was really good, but was it making the squeaking noise? I wonder if these just don't make the squeaking noise. It's weird, because like many very distantly related porcupine species do make the squeaking noise. Maybe those just don't. But I kind of thought it was universal, because they're like, I don't know, I saw some like, I've seen some very different porcupine. yeah, I agree, Tengu. Yeah, that was a really cool video regardless. But they also only seem to make it like when they're happy, which is quite good, like it's always just them like chatting with each other or like looking at food. Yes! Oh my god! More skunks can do handscans than we thought. Yes! I wonder if this is a southern, because it's just a spotted skunk. That's so good though. That gets tall points. That gets tall points for sure. Now I wonder. There don't seem to be any naturalist photos of it doing that, but there are some extremely good naturalist photos. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Playing with the ball? Or is this an egg? Well, it's playing with some sphere. So good. So good. I love skunks. Skunks and porcupine occupy similar niches of being extremely huggable, but extremely risky to hug, you know? Let's two in a row like that. Look! I mean, actual baby here, yeah, extremely baby. Holy shit. Holy shit. They're so good. Look at it peeking out. Love this. There we go. This image is by Carlos Finas. is... Oh yeah, this is right. Okay, we should read more about it, but I do think the hand scans help its call score. Found in rocky hills with brush and sparse trees. Those who use abandoned armadillo-gens, hell yeah. I love the animals that use gens but don't make it. They just like move into abandoned ones. I think that's very cute. They are rabid sometimes. They mostly eat bugs. Yeah. These seem quite real. They're extremely cute and good, but they're like believable and well documented. You know, the patterns are kind of too crazy to be even. But they are very dazzling once again. Crazy how many of those we've had. How many just like insane black and white pattern creatures. Very photogenic creature. Does hand scans. Mostly eats bugs. I think that's good. I actually think I might call it there. I'm getting like really quite hungry, and that was a really good roll, so I think that's like a pretty good place to end it on. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. God, everyone is live, as always. But yeah, let me just find someone to raid. I have many options. I am just stalling for time. Yeah, I don't think I've raided Cube in a while. And Cube is recovering from surgery, and we all love Cube Lex Heg over there. Thank you all so much for coming by. This was a lot of fun. And I will see you all next time. Bye everyone!